Hello, this is Maestro X, and I'm going to go over the Level 1 Academic Word of the Day, expand, for Week 4, Quarter 4. Let's take a look at your flashcard. Expand has two syllables, and the emphasis or stress is on the second syllable, pand. So we say, expand, expand. It is a verb and only a verb, but we have two different definitions. Let's go over the first one first. The first one is to become greater in size, number, or importance. So we can talk about a balloon. The balloon expands, it gets bigger. Or a class expands, it gets larger in size or number, the number of students in it. Okay? If you make something greater in size, number, or importance, that is also expand in this first definition. So you can say that I expand the balloon by blowing it up. So you can say the balloon expands and becomes greater, or you can say I expand the balloon. I make it bigger. Let's take a look at your sentence examples. So here we say we expand our vocabulary knowledge when we read every day during SRT, silent reading time. We can also say our vocabulary knowledge expands when we read every day during silent reading time. So reading is a surefire way to help increase your vocabulary as long as you're reading texts that are appropriate for your level or slightly above. Because we are exposed to a lot of new words when we read. And through context clues and repetition, we are able to recognize them and understand them better. And therefore, our vocabulary knowledge expands, or we expand it when we read. So keep reading. In the second definition, it's slightly different. Well, not slightly, it is different. It's to talk more, to add details to what you're saying. So it is similar in that you were talking about more, but it's more specific because it's about adding details. And this synonym, elaborate, corresponds with the second definition. You might hear your teacher say that. You might give an answer and the teacher says, oh, give more details, elaborate, expand. So let's look at a sentence example for that one. Okay? Here we have little Jackie. He doesn't understand the written directions, so he came to ask the teacher to expand on them. Explain them more. Okay, we have three familia words. Expanded, which is your adjective form or your participle. So you can say the teacher or you can say the balloon was expanded to its greatest limit before it exploded. Okay. Or the expanded balloon exploded after it was pumped with more air. The process of expanding is called expansion. Sometimes you might hear your U.S. teacher talking about the western expansion of the United States borders, especially during the 1700s and 1800s. And the idea of expanding is called expansionism. I talked about the synonyms already. Let's look at your antonyms. We have diminish, shrink, and contract. Okay, notice the R in contract. It's not contact or contract, which is the noun form. This is the verb contract, which is to shrink. Sometimes when the economy is not doing so well, you might hear the newscaster say the economy is contracting. It's getting smaller. So that is your academic word of the day. If you got this one wrong on your reassessment, be sure to write an original sentence about yourself using expand as a verb and include an illustration on a new flashcard. Happy studying!